What's up, guys? In today's episode, we are going to make a DIY pillowcase. It's super easy and it's super cute. So let's get started. Start by taking out whatever fabric that you would like to use. I'm using just a plain ivory today. And then just measure it with your pillow to make sure you have enough fabrics. If you need to trim any excess off, go ahead and do that. Once your fabric is ready to go with the good side facing down and the bad side facing up, we want to go ahead and at the end of the fabric, we want to fold it and we want to pin it down. You want to repeat this step for the other side as well. Now, using your sewing machine, you want to go ahead and put some straight line stitches where you pin them down and had it fold. So I have already put stitches on my fabric and I'm just remeasuring it with my pillow to make sure that it still fits. Now we're going to create an opening for the pillowcase so we can stick the pillow into the case. And we're going to create that opening in the middle of the pillowcase. So you want to start by folding one end of it halfway towards you, and then on the other end you want to fold at least 1/4 or a little bit more than that. But pretty much you want to make sure that the top fabric is over the bottom fabric and it's actually linked on top of each other. Then you want to go ahead and pin them down on the two ends, and we're going to put some straight stitches on them. Once you finish sewing the pillow together, you want to trim off any excess fabric that you have at the end so that when you flip the pillow inside out, it doesn't have that ugly, fabric inside sticking out. And my pillow is almost ready, and I'm just flipping my pillow inside out so that way the good side could come out and the bad side can go inside of it. Now make sure you push out all those corners so that it has those pointy nice corner on the end. Now trying the pillow into the pillowcase to make sure it actually fits. And it fits! Now, moving on to the next step, you're going to need a choice of word or words, and I'm using the word love today. You're also going to need a piece of freezer paper. If you don't know what those are, they look something like this, and you can pretty much get it at any grocery store. I got mine at Walmart. The freezer paper has a glossy side and a matte side. You want to make sure the matte side is facing up and the glossy side is facing down. Then tape your word onto that freezer paper, and then using a blade, you're going to cut out the letters. So I am done cutting all my letters out, and if you have something like a O, make sure you are keeping that little inside circle. You want to use that for later. And now you're just going to go ahead and peel that piece of paper off, and you can actually toss the paper out, but keep the freezer paper. Okay, so now you want to go ahead and put a piece of cardboard in between your pillowcase because we will be painting this pillowcase and you don't want the paint to soak through to the other side of the fabric. With your freezer paper that you have cut out with your word in it, you want to make sure the shiny side is facing down and put it on your pillowcase. And then you want to iron it on. Now don't forget to iron that little piece that I tell you to save if you have something like an O or a B, in your word. So iron that on as well. And now you're gonna take some black paint, and I'm using like a sponge right here. I prefer sponge over a brush because it's easier. You can just dab it on. Just go ahead and put some paint down onto your plate and then start painting away. Once you're done painting your word, you want to make sure that you let this completely dry before you peel it off. And now we're going to peel off the freezer paper. It's so easy, it just comes right off, and this is the reason why I love to use the freezer paper to do DIY projects like this. For this next step, it's optional, you don't have to do it, but I want to give my letters a little bit more texture, so I'm just using my brush and dabbing on the corners and the sides of my letters to give it that, you know, fuzzy look. And it looks like this once I'm done, and it's so cute. Actually, I love the texture of it. After an hour or so, my paint has completely dried, and now I'm trying in my pillow, and I'm putting that pillow in there, and it's just not going in. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's in. So, and oh my gosh, it's just so cute. I'm so in love with it. If you guys enjoy this tutorial, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Love ya. Mwah.